Assalamu alaikum and assalamu alaikum. I'm your host RK and you're watching my YouTube channel Informative World with RK. Today I'm having such an interesting topic, and the topic is that how to think in English. Most of the people, they want to speak English but they can't. Why? What is the reason and why they can't speak? These are some important points which we want to discuss today. Okay, so let's move. If you're a speaker of Urdu language, if you're a speaker of Hindi language, if you're a speaker of the rest of that languages, so how to speak and how to think in English, it's quite easy task. Okay, suppose if you want your native language is Urdu and you want to speak Pashto, or you want to speak Balochi, if you want to speak Sindhi language, you want to speak Chinese language, you want to speak Japanese language, you want to speak another languages, so how you want to speak, so that is quite easy. Okay, I will tell some steps. Suppose if you are trying to learn English language, if you want to think in English, so automatically you can speak. There are several reasons are there that our English beginners, that those who are learners, they can't speak properly. What is the reason? The reason is that they can't think about that. Suppose if you are going with yourself, you're talking with yourself and you're thinking about that, yes, you have to speak in English, so you can speak very well when you are thinking. Okay, suppose we have seen in different platforms that students, as usual, they come in front of people, they can't say anything and they can't speak single word, but whenever they becomes alone, so when they think with themselves, so they speak such a fluently and such awesome that English, okay, without any difficulty, without any hesitation, without feeling any mistakes. They speak properly with thinking mindset. Okay, as I have observed myself that when I used to be the English beginner students and when I was learning in the starting days, from the people I couldn't say anything else. But when I came outside from that place, so when I thought in my mindset, so believe me, that much points I got, and then I thought with myself that why couldn't I say these words over there? But actually the problem was that on the spot I couldn't think that much that time. But when I came outside, so then I thought and I realized, and I got so many points in my mindset. But actually the problem was that on the spot I stuck, but outside I then got a lot of points. So these kind of problem can be faced by every students. So if you are English learners, if you are English beginners, okay, so for you, all of you, that it is quite essential and it's quite important that you have to think about English. If you want to become a good English speaker, so first you have to think about that how you can speak and what are the circumstances and what are the basic points that you can get, and through that points you can be a good speaker of English. One point. Second points, I always try to learn different vocabularies. Suppose most of students, they want to learn vocabularies, but actually by reading, by remembering, by memorizing, you can't learn. Okay, just automatically, our students mostly they are crumbling. Okay, they're trying to memorize the things, the vocabularies, the idioms, and these things. It is the useless, we can say that way to learn English language, to adopt English language, to adopt English language. So the easiest way is that you have to commonly watch documentaries and these things, so you will get so many things. Okay, so if you will think about English, so that you can learn it and you can speak. If you that face that no, you can't, and your thinking is not about that, so then you can't. Okay, so this was quite important way to, if you want to learn English language, if you want to be a good speaker, so you have to think in English as well. Then after thinking, you'll get so many points, and automatically your mindset will tell you that you have to speak this and you have to do that and you have to speak like that way. So it is mostly connected to the thinking, that your thinking will be that. So then you can, suppose if you want to learn any language, if you're thinking will be about that language, that yes, you can speak here on your mindset, your thinking will be about that language, so automatically you will learn that language. So this was one interesting video. I hope you got it. So if you're having a question, you can ask comment section. Till that time, next video. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.